Hi.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Flat Combats. This is the first tournament in a series of many tournaments that Maister and Smash Factory are going to be bringing to you weekly. And tonight, I'm accompanied by the great Lovey.
Hi everyone. So we'll be starting with the match right now, and it's already been 20 seconds of it. We're having Enarmonia versus Sharp.
Right, actually, they caught us off guard when they started. We did not know that they were just gonna jump right into it, but guess we will. And yes, Enarmonia, a Robin main that I had not heard about, to be honest. This guy is a newcomer to my repertoire of players. Sharp, I did know of, however, he has a really vast repertoire of characters as well, and I think he could be considered the favorite, but hey, if Enarmonia made it this far in bracket out of nowhere, I think that we have a heavy hitter on our hands too.
That's right. He's been doing really good damage by edge guarding. Right now he's in a offstage situation. He came back pretty well, and now we're back to neutral in stage. And Sharp is trying to look for the edge guard, and he's getting damage and he's taken off not having Arsene, but doesn't matter because he gets the first stock of the game.
Yes, unfortunately for Enarmonia, he did not have his gem with them, and that was a very strange situation where Sharp just lost Arsene and he stood there floating in the air, no moves whatsoever. But hey, once again, I think that we agree that Sharp is the favorite here, but Enarmonia, here's the problem, he's going to have a really hard time catching Sharp because we know how solid Sharp's movement is. And what I like about Sharp is that he's one of the few players that is really comfortable playing both on top and in the bottom side of the platforms. You see him just landing on platforms and stuff. I don't think that many players do that. He is one of the few to really control these platforms.
Enarmonia taking the Sharp's first stock. Now we're 2-2. A bit of difference in the percentage, but Enarmonia getting in to get some damage.
Yes, indeed. That's a pretty big problem whenever the percent differential gets that big. Oh, no, not again. Oh, come on. Okay, twice in a row, Enarmonia has lost his stocks. Well, their stocks. I don't know if this is a woman or a guy we're talking about, but their stocks. Both times that... both on the same side of the stage, both after not being able to recover. So Sharp has just found those chances to put him off stage and get the edge guard really solidly. And oh my god, look at that! Oh, I mean, Sharp is playing really creatively, but now, yep, he bites the bullet. That's really unfortunate.
Yeah, this is Enarmonia's chance to get a game. He has to take advantage of Sharp's kind of suicide. He just tried to get the spike, and hopefully for Enarmonia he didn't get it off stage and he got the stock. So right now it's a pretty even game right now.
Yes, absolutely. The setups can really come from either one of these players, and I do think that Enarmonia might get some mileage out of this accident that Sharp just had. And of course, the edge guards are going to be really important for both of them. It's going to be a little harder to edge guard now. Oh, and there's not going to be a chance to edge guard at all. Sharp takes that first game in a really solid fashion, but I do think that it was a pretty accidental game from both players, losing their stocks like that. Yeah, it was a really weird situation.
Yeah, both had weird stocks right there. But Sharp used pretty well Arsene every time he had him. So like this last stock, he just took advantage of it and just didn't want to have to deal with an even game.
Yes, that's pretty much what happened. And now that we have a little break, we can finally introduce ourselves. Hi guys, I'm Toon Laguna, and this is Lobby, coming right at you from Hidalgo and Guadalajara. So welcome to the stream. So let's get to it. Like we said, Flat Combat's a new series of weekly tournaments that Maister is going to be hosting alongside Space Station Gaming, Smash Factory, and of course, all seen through Twitch. So be sure to tune in week after week because we're going to be seeing these tournaments pretty commonly. They're going to happen weekly once again. And of course, we're going to see some great level of play. And again, Enarmonia Look at this. Just going right into it. He knows, well, they know that they have nothing to lose, and goodbye that first stock. Sharp looking so much different from game 1. Now he's being walked all over.
Enarmonia is doing pretty much damage and even getting up damage from him. He just took a really good stock at first, and now I feel Final Destination is a really good stage for him. He even seems he's playing more comfortable.
Yes, definitely. What I like about Final Destination for Robin is that it's going to give Enarmonia a lot more time to think about their setups, and of course Sharp can't just run, right? He was doing a really great job moving around the platforms in Pokemon Stadium 2, but now he has none of that, so he either runs into those projectiles or he shields them, and that's where Enarmonia really is going to shine, getting all those setups to either break the shield or just deal some damage, right? Unfortunately, loses the first stock here, but still a pretty solid percent lead, and I don't think it's going away anytime soon.
He's looking down, 88%, 32%, and Sharp is he's playing more patiently, he's staying around, he ain't going for into the projectiles, so he's getting less damage, but now getting the forward smash, he ain't dying yet, and really got countered to the 11 sword, and now we have Arsene around, so Enarmonia has to take care not to lose his early stock.
Yeah, now this is what I like about Sharp. He has some great awareness, amazing awareness all across the game. The fact that he countered the 11 sword really speaks to that, but now that awareness is translating into stock leads for him. And remember, he was at a pretty big disadvantage in percent not so long ago, and now look where he is at, constantly trying to go in against Enarmonia. And if production could please tell us if this is going to be a best of 5 or a best of 3, because it's looking really bad for Enarmonia right now. I don't know if he's gonna make it back if this is the best of 3. Again, his back is against the wall, and Sharp just doesn't seem to be giving up any stage control.
He's coming back to the stage pretty well. He now loses his second stock, and now we have an last stock situation, but Sharp is going all in for the edge guard, and he gets it. So now we have Sharp 2-0. We don't know if it's a best of 3, best of 5, but
it's a best of 5.
It's a best of 5. So
yeah.
Now Sharp is leading this game 2-0.
All right, so it's a pretty solid lead. I do like what we're seeing from Sharp. He came back. I mean, this was a comeback game. Again, he was at a pretty big disadvantage in percents and stocks. But look at that. He really doesn't care. I like how he keeps his composure, and he never gives up stage control. And we're going back to FD, so same game plan for Enarmonia. I hope it works for him this time around. He was playing a really solid game at first. But again, Sharp just doing what top players do. He adapted, and now he is on match point, on set point, to take this one home.
I feel Sharp is playing pretty well. He's taking care of his stocks. Maybe he let some damage get to him, but he's trying to take care of the stocks and not to lose them. And that's what I've been seeing. Enarmonia took a long time to take his second stock last game. So let's see. Right now, Enarmonia has a lead on percentage and almost on the stock.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think that Enarmonia, like many Robin mains, is really good at dealing damage. I think they all have their setups really clear. But the difference between Enarmonia and the rest of the Robin mains, at least from what I'm perceiving right now, is that he is having some big trouble getting the kill. And again, same story, like you said, deals a lot of damage but struggles to find the kill. Until now, he gets a forwarder, but remember, he had like a 90% percent differential at first, and Sharp brought that back, so that's really good. That's really the story of the whole set. And Enarmonia finds some really easy setups to deal a lot of damage, but then when it comes time to close out the stocks, he struggles.
That's right.
Oh, never mind. Not anymore.
And a full stock lead for Enarmonia. He just takes the stock. And now let's see what Sharp thinks about it, or what Enarmonia can take this lead to a 2-1 match.
Well, it seems that Enarmonia can't put himself in the scoreboard, but first he needs to find a way to put any damage onto Sharp because he's playing this last stock of his perfectly, not allowing Enarmonia to touch him at all. Not until I don't know what the little whiff hit was, but finally Sharp gets 10% onto him. That's going to be a little boost in mental state for Enarmonia, but yeah, it's really taking quite a while, and I do think Sharp can find the comeback still. He did so last game. We might just see that happen once more. But again, he's just trying to get Enarmonia to spam his moves, to spam his spells, and it seems to be working for him.
It is, and we were just waiting, and I think he'd only be waiting for our Sam. He's been trying to take our Enarmonia's stock by Edgeguard. He didn't. Now he has the chance with Arsene, and he does.
Wow. So creative, countering the side B and then going for his own aerial. Excellent work from Sharp. And again, Joker's best friend, Arsene, is now gone, but we are in the last stock, so it did work wonders for him to have Arsene. Oh man, they're present for a few seconds. Now, he didn't get the counter onto that Arc Thunder, so that's a problem. Again, the percent differential is getting real big, and Enarmonia actually seems to be doing a lot better. I think he might just find the kill, but he is spamming those Arc Fires a little too much. That's a problem. Sharp is doing a really good job forcing Enarmonia to just spend all his resources, and that is where the game might just go to him.
We have Arsene again in game. Let's see if Enarmonia can take this stock before getting more damage from Arsene. Hopefully he gets into stage, no Edgeguard, and we're back with the...
Yo!
It was not enough to take the stock. Let's see back, and that will be the stock. Good.
Finally, Enarmonia gets something out of that ledge trap. I think we all know that Robins excel at ledge trapping, but hey, it was taking him quite a while to get anything done over there. So finally, he closes out the game with that ledge trap, and we're going back to Sharp's counterpick now. That's the thing. He's going to have the stage advantage, the stage select advantage, and I sincerely doubt we're going to go back to Final Destination. He should get some platforms to move around. Of course, Robin can actually earn a lot from platforms, but what Sharp wants is just not to run into the spells quite as much.
And platforms can help Robin as well, but well, let's face it, Joker has more advantage around them. So we'll see which stage they pick. And back to Pokemon Stadium.
Now, I guess that Game 1, Pokemon Stadium 2 was Enarmonia's choice, because otherwise I don't think Sharp would be able to come back to this one. Or perhaps it's because the Game 1 that he won was in Pokemon Stadium 2, you know, Game 1 of the set. Maybe that's why. But we did see Sharp do a lot better here because he is absolutely comfortable playing around those platforms, something that a lot of players don't want to do. Because, yeah, platforms are complicated in Smash Ultimate. You can't escape quite as easily as in other games. But, again, I don't see that many players go to utilize these little floating platforms, and Sharp has been doing great. So, I guess this game might go in his favor, but Enarmonia did learn a lot, and he seems to be keeping it even.
Great with a double Nosferatu. Getting more damage into Sharp and not having a lot of damage on Enarmonia, which... She does get a lot by Edgeguard, but right now he has stage control, no Edgeguard there. And let's see what the next no Arsene, so there will be no damage with Arsene, but right now with off-stage situation.
Bye-bye.
And really good, Sharp's been doing really good Edgeguard. He's been taking most of the stocks out of stage.
Yes, definitely. The Edgeguard situations that he has put Sharp into, that Sharp has put Enarmonia into, have really worked wonders for him. Again, it's really complicated to just take the stock on stage because that's where Robin excels. Robin can just place those spells and prevent you from moving. Oh, careful with that, Enarmonia. Constantly, we have seen them go too deep into the stage and not come back. But again, it's because of those spells and how much easier it is to just prevent Robin from doing so off stage versus onto the stage. And great, Arsene is back, Lovey, so the best friend is finally back into the picture, and I think that Sharp is looking to close out this game pronto.
He does seem to be wanted to get that stuck. He charged the up smash, not enough, but again with the backer off stage and taking Enarmonia stuck all the way. And he tried to make more damage with Arsem. No, he didn't. He just took the advantage. More edge guard, a really good situation for Sharp, and he keeps the edge guard making more damage from 0 to 65% off stage, and he keeps going on stage again, backer off stage, and he takes the stuck.
Yo, that edgeguard never really stopped, I want to say. Even though they went into the stage, he just did not let Enarmonia breathe. I love how Sharp keeps extending himself off stage, going for the bullets, going for the ledge trap and backer, whatever. He's just showing himself as a really creative player, and that's why I like to see him play as well. Joker is not something we see that often online, and to see somebody take him to this level, that's amazing. It really does remind me a bit of Leo. All measures considered, of course, but I did enjoy a lot. I did enjoy this a lot, what we saw from Sharp, and I hope that he moves on even further in bracket. This was top 8, by the way. This was winners semis, so he is now in winners finals. And let me just check the bracket real quick, but I hope we're going to see another set right away, because this tournament was actually pretty big. And again, remember, this is going to be a weekly, so you guys can also play, and there's $125 in play.
Oh, nice. Huh. We may be seeing Sonics or Chunky Kong versus Sharps in winners